Okay, so guys, I will switch us in small rooms. I think 2 rooms is not. Oh, maybe we can all stay here because we are in 7. I think will be better, and if more people enjoy us, I can speak later. So let's start with the presentations. Melissa, could you present yourself, please?
Yeah, let me turn on my camera just a sec. Yeah. So good evening, everybody. My name's Melissa, but you can call me Mel. I'm a hostess here on TNT as well for about a month. I'm 19 years old. I'm based in São Paulo, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life in terms of jobs and stuff. That's basically it. Nice to meet you all.
Thanks, Melissa. And Fer, present yourself, please.
Of course, my name is Fê. Good evening, everyone. I lived in state of Rio de Janeiro, small town called North Friburgo. I'm here because I love English. It is place is amazing to improve your English, improve your listening, speaking, and you can meet several interested person, make new friends. I love TNT.
Thank you, Fer. And you, Pedro.
Hello, guys. Good evening. Hello, Fern, Lara. I remember Melissa. I think my second or third class, and on TNT. It was with her. I remember because she has, at least for me, British accent, right? Yeah, it's cool. Melissa helps me a lot. Sorry, guys, my cell phone breakdown. So let's go. Good evening again. My name is Pedro. I'm 27 years old. I live in São Paulo. I am since on TNT. I'm here on TNT since August this year. That's it. Let's talk.
Nice. And you, Vito?
Hi, everybody. I'm Vito. Just like you, Lyra, I am from Minas Gerais. I live here since when I was a child. I'm 19. I love language. And just like João Vito, I am also in, training to be a Spanish host. So I hope you get it, João. I wish you all the best.
Thanks a lot.
Guys.
Oh, really? Oh, I missed the Spanish class. It's been a while since I don't participate because of I don't have too much time, but I will try someday to participate in it. And you, Vasca?
Hey guys, hey there. My name is Gustavo. I'm 29 years old. I live in São Paulo, Cajamar. I work as a software engineer. And that's it, guys. Nice to meet you.
So let's start with the questions. Nicole already present, right? And João Vitor also. So, João, could you read the questions and guide the conversation?
Yeah, of course I do. When was the last time you took an important exam? What was the result? How did you feel before, during, after the exam?
Lara or someone, can you send me the questions, because I don't have yet.
Yes, I will send again.
Okay, thank you.
So, João, do you want to start an answer, or you want to choose someone?
Melissa, can you reply, please?
Yeah, of course. Of course. So let me recap the question, just a sec. Well, the last time I took an important exam was last year, which is an A. Actually, I'm taking an A again this year. Like I've been taking it for 3 years now, and I just can't stand it anymore, you know? I don't know, it freaks me out that the fact that NA, it's a key contributing factor to change my future, you know, to get into a college. It's such a key contributing factor to my mobility, like socially, you know. And besides it, let me see. I felt pretty nervous. I always feel like I'm pretty nervous and I'm gonna fail. But last time I kind of had a good result, so I was happy. I'm taking it again, and I hope I could be able to succeed. That's it.
Okay. What about you, Pedro?
So, man, it's been a while. I remember now. I think I was taking a course about my graduation, because I finished my graduation on social service, and I did, or I took an exam about my graduated, I guess, 3 months ago, and I passed. So I'm happy with that. I need to choose someone, or you go on?
Okay. Victor, can you share with us your experience, please?
Sure. In my case, it was in September. I was taking the Brazil bank exam, but I didn't pass it. I wasn't confident enough. I didn't study so much to be there. I admit it. But I remember that I felt really good because I met a girl from Minas as well. And she gives me like she gave me 2 queijo and we eat before the test and we talked a lot. So I felt really great about it. But during the exam, I was like completely lost about the content, questions. But after all of that, I was happy, and it was my first experience taking this kind of exam. So I'm happy as well, but I didn't pass it, unfortunately. Yeah, that's it about me.
Okay, thank you so much. What about you, Barska?
Talking about like school or university exam, I think the last time was in 2018, in which was the one of the last tests I had in my graduation. Then I succeeded. It was really important for me. And talking about career, things like that, this year, last February, I had to pass in an exam to get hired in a new company. So I think those were the last and most important texts I did, you know.
Okay, thank you. What about you, Fer?
Yeah, guy, it's a long, long time ago. Oh my gosh, the time is flying. I remember the last exam. It was 2005, when I did my post-graduation in the national economy. I had to do this presentation, it's very well. I'm so very nervous now. Oh my gosh, I sweated a lot, But I'm prepared for this moment for only for me it's do the presentation my fees, but it's so very funky, guys. Oh my gosh! But the time is flying. I'm here now. It's a bit, but I like so much this time when you have had do some presentation. It's do did exam. It's a love. I love it. It's the challenge. Okay, guys.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing with us your experience. What about you, Lara?
So for me, I don't know if it's like an important test, but for me was different. Like it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago at my college was kind of just some tests that I have to do during the semester, but was different because it was the first test that I did before the pandemic, like presential again. And I wasn't prepared, because during the pandemic was just online and I didn't like prepare too much like I have to when I have a presential test. So I was very nervous and it was like the my course at my university is a new course, so I am the class number 4. Like there was just 3 before my class, and my how can I say, like minha turma, my class was the first to do this semester in presential way. So we didn't have idea how the professors was doing a test because it's completely different when you are doing a line test and a presential. So was everybody freaking out and oh, everything a mess. But thanks God we survived this, and next week we already have another test. So I just want to semester over to this finish. But now I am more relieved, like than before because doing like this transition to align in present so is so crazy. So this is it.
That's great. Very fun. Thank you so much for sharing. Uh, what about you, Nicole?
Actually, this is like an exam for me because I have never talked in English before. This is actually my first time, and I'm so nervous that it looks like an exam for me. But my last exam was in September because I am graduating in my college, and I'm passing uh, through the exams. So I felt great because I had great notes, and that's it. But I'm more nervous for this conversation than my last exams because I'm very shy.
Oh, don't
So,
worry. Don't worry.
yeah,
You were
don't worry.
better than me, man. You were better than me. I remember my first night. Oh my God, it's terrible.
Me too, me too. Oh my God.
Yeah, also for me today, it's a little bit hard because it's my first time as a co-host. So it's a little bit, this is a challenge for me today. But I want to share with you guys that the last time that I took an exam, was when I was approved in CPA to be a public accountant in Brazil. So I felt a little bit comfort because I have had study a lot, and after took this exam, I had experience in working, so it was a little bit easy to me. And now it's a little hard to be a co-host here because I am a little bit shy, as you can see. And that's it.
Oh, you're doing great. No, don't worry, you're doing great.
Yeah, man.
So let's move on. Pedro, can you read the second question, please?
Yeah, sure. Let me check here. And I don't know, I think it is a coincidence, but Barska is here in my first meeting with Barska. Barska is a great friend.
Nice to hear that. Great.
Yeah, Thursday I will be there, Barska. Thursday's night.
Okay, thank you, man.
Yeah, let's go. Number 2. Let's go, guys. Number 2. Are you good at taking tests? Do you usually become nervous at exams? Why? I start or I need to choose someone?
Yeah, you can answer, please.
Okay. Normally, I think, well, I think everybody feels some nervous, right? Some anxious. And I saw on the internet a way or a tactic to to feel less nervous is eating, or I don't know, how can I say, chupar uma bala, essas coisas. I don't know in English. Eating a candy. Eat candy. I think, yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, right. And I saw on the internet because when we eat, our body understand, oh my God, he or she doesn't he or she isn't under pressure, right? So let's relax. But I don't know. I answered the question. Let me check again.
That's okay.
Okay. TNT is crazy because I yeah, so yeah, answer the question. Yeah, I think I'm really good with tests. If when I'm prepare myself and I study by myself, I think I can do a good test. That's it.
Okay.
I need to choose someone, or
what about you, Fer?
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't take tests, but I remember I was so very effort. But I remember when I all the time when was this test in classroom, I pretended give the impression I'm completely relaxed about the proofs. When I get in the classroom, the people very, very nervous. All the class is stay up. I normally I used to ask for the class, what's going on? Ah, you don't know? Today is teste, exame. Falei, oh, really? I don't have a pen. I don't have paper. Oh, my gosh, do you study before? No, no. But I always study so very hard before, né? But I always pretend, né? Give the impression I completely relax, né? It's I'm joking, né? The people very very nervous, né? Yeah, I'm tranquil. I always give the impression. I like assim, né? Let it go, né? Let it go, let it be. It's okay.
I
But
wish I could do the same, but my face is like, oh my god.
but it's a very very stir up the classroom, né? The people is so very nervous, né? So eu falei, oh my gosh, né? Relax, relax. But it's this guy.
Yeah, yeah. I admit for me it's not easy to do like you, but I think I will try for my next text. I will try to do like you. So let's move on. What about you, Victor?
So I think in general I am, but at the same time, I don't like to say that I am because I never feel comfortable or confident saying that I will do a good job in an exam. I'm always waiting to the bad part, a bad result. So I think because of that, I get nervous on exams, because I don't know, it doesn't matter if I study all the week or all the month. I'm always waiting for something that I can't do. So I think I'm good, but at the same time, I should improve this part of, being more confident and believing in the things that I was learning, believing in all the job that I did before the exam. But yes, I think I already answered the questions.
Okay, great. What about you, Nicole?
I become nervous always, but I don't like to say that like Victor said because it makes me more nervous than I'm actually am. But despite of that, I think that I'm I'm good at taking tests at all.
Okay. Melissa, can you share with us your experience?
Sure. So I'd say I'm used to take tests. I'm used to taking tests. I won't say that I'm good at those because it also depends on what I'm about to take, It depends on the content. Like if it was an English one, maybe I could succeed. But for example, CPA 10, I will say it in English. I'm so glad to know that two people here are taking this exam. It's like bank related. I'm taking it as well, and I'm freaking out just to share it. But yeah, it says that I'm used to it because during the pandemic, I've been taking a lot of courses, and at the end of those courses, there are a lot of exams as well. So I've been taking exams for about since the beginning of the pandemic, So basically, to sum up, I'm used to those. That's it.
Great. Very good. What about you, Barsko?
Well, I think generally I am good at taking tests, but it depends on the subject. For example, I always prefer subjects related to math, languages, physics, chemistry, things like that. But regarding biology, geography, things like that, philosophy, I was always, terrible. And I think he also was talking about tests. I feel nervous when I don't study, you know, when I don't study for the test and I'm like surprised, I feel really nervous. But when I prepare myself for the test and then I know, oh, I studied, I did my best, then I relax and I take the test, you know.
Okay. Lara, can you share with us?
For me, I always become very nervous, but also depends of the type of the test and what it is about. You know, sometimes depends of the discipline. Some of them is easier, but it also depends of how much I prepare myself, you know, because sometimes I spend, you know, like all night waking up studying, and even this way I don't feel comfortable, you know. I go there and oh my god, I don't know anything. I can't do it. But sometimes I just read one thing and okay, I can do it. Just let's go. So depends. But in general, I consider myself like a good person at taking tests because if I have a test, I will study for it. So like not just the content, but I try to prepare the strategies, you know, like if it's related to an aid, I can prepare like the time and things like this. And so in general, I consider myself good at taking tests, but anyway, I always nervous.
Okay. So for me, it's the same like you guys. I always be nervous when I need to pass through a test. And the way that I found to be more comfortable is try to prepare myself more than I can do, and try to make how can I say? I don't know how to say in English. Revisão de véspera. I always try to do and try to not eat so much in the breakfast because it's a little bit hard when you have the stomach full, the stomach full. So, but it depends of the subject in the test. If it is something more like scientific, it is to be more easy to me. And if it is something more like social and philosophic, something like that, it used to be hard. And in this case, I am not very good in the test, you know, so automatically I will be more nervous. So that's it. Let's go to the next. Melissa, can you read the next question, please?
Yeah.
Oh, just I think the question number 3 is kind of related to this, and maybe we can skip to the question number 4. What do you guys think?
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Such an interesting one. So question number 4. What skills separate good students from bad students? Do you think it's just task scores? So I find this statement kind of problematic because in my mind, there are a lot of things that come to play to simply separate the good ones from the bad ones. For example, emotional background and social background. It's pretty problematic and difficult to compare students that studied in a private school, for example, and compare them to a guy that barely had classes because there weren't many teachers to teach and stuff. So also like the neighborhood as well. I hope I'm making my point here, but I don't know. I think that a lot of things come to play in separating those. So So in my mind, there's no single answer to this one. That's my point on it.
Okay, thank you. Very interesting. What about you, Lara?
I also think that a lot of things is related to this question, because sometimes all that we think about is test scores to separate, to a value, especially when we are talking about this big exams like NA and other tests to getting a job or something like this. All that all they see, they how can you say, like avaliar? I don't know, but anyway, it's just the score. So, but it's more than this, because when you're doing like a test, it's you're excited, you feel nervous. So a lot of things is going on there, and maybe evaluate. Thank you, guys. So I think another skills that separate a good students from bad students and is related like to dedicate, like how they prepare and how they are the effort, they do to accomplish things, and other things that they like to do, and other skills, like creativity and things like this. So yeah, I think this is
Oh, thank you. What about you, Fer?
Oh yeah, I remember I come up with the method for the study, but I was follow the schedule, all the grade in the subject. So I looking for always anticipate all the thing. It's the teacher were exposed in classroom. So when I got in classroom, I already uh, see the subject uh, uh, before. So when the teacher exposed the subject, I was the subject for second time. When when I got in my room in my home, I review the subject. So I saw the subject for three times. When I get when I get to the exam, I study the subject again. So about I can see the subject for fourth time. It's for me. Sometimes it's I had so very successful in text.
Okay. What about you, Pedro?
Oh man, I think the only thing that separates bad students than good students is the grades, right? Because technology is learned in a different ways for us, and when we growing up, we we're going to develop our skills for more this and less that. But I think it's a good question, but I don't believe in good students and bad students, right? Because me, Sometimes I remember now in my school, I was terrible with maths, but because I didn't a good professors, because in public schools, several classes that I had with me and my colleagues or co-workers, colleagues, right? Right, colleagues, right? Yeah, thank you. Me and my colleagues don't had a professor, so I'm growing up with this difficult, right? So, well, I don't believe me and the others. We are bad in math because we are right, and because we had a problem. So, and that's it. And my answer: I don't believe in bad students or good students. It's a simple way to do our um our oh my god, our knowledge knowledge, or our situation, right?
Okay, thank you. What about you, Barska?
Oh, two really good questions. The
Yeah.
first one, I believe there is no difference. I believe, and there is a lot of researches that says that there is no difference between the brain of any person, So the only things that differentiate one people from another, one person to another, is the environment surrounding, So I think the knowledge, the people in somebody's life, the infrastructure that the person has access, This is what differentiates the amount of opportunities and things like that. And also about the knowledge, the education system, I think this is Brazilian education system is really outdated. We study to passing tests instead of study to learn, So we need to change the way we are learning and the way we teach kids in schools. I think it's really outdated.
Okay, thank you. Victor, please.
I think I shared the same feelings of you guys, like Melissa, Pedro, and Gustavo. It's really complicated to say what is a bad and a good student because, some people even don't have the opportunity to be a good student because they have to work all day and so they don't have time to, study all the things. And the others need to wake up really early, so they're always sleepy because they can't pay attention to the class. And a lot of other things like I don't know, it's like social things like Melissa said. So I think it's really, wrong to say what is a good and a bad student. Just like Lara said, actually, about the system, the same way of evaluate people, like we just pay attention to some skills and, at school, high school, even at the college, I think, and we don't evaluate everything that a person is capable to do, like just taking a test, writing down, and or even talking. I think we should find another way to see that people are learning or see that people, have some knowledge. And because of that, I don't think, we shouldn't separate this good and bad students.
Okay, thank you for sharing your opinion. Nicole, please.
I shared the same opinion that the others, but I'm gonna use myself to give an example. I'm an artist person, so I hate math and physical and chemical, and due to it, the effort that I use it to do in high school to study for these classes were higher, so much higher than the effort that I used to do for biology, for example, because I use it to like biology, but I hate maths again. So I don't think that we can consider that there is good and bad students, because people has different personalities and different how can I say that? How can I say different gostos? I forgot the word, but
Yes.
you understood that what I mean.
Okay, thank you. I will share my opinion quickly. I think it's very complicated to stamp a bad student and a good student because it depends of a lot of things like social class, the opportunity that people had, and the education in terms of uh, uh, level of education, and opportunity. In another hand, you have also the effort that people make because there are a lot of people that is very smart but don't make the effort necessary to be a good student. And in the other hand, there are some people that has not a brilliant brain, but with the effort that they make, they have a very good result. So it's very complicated to stamp good and bad student. This is my opinion. We have 10 minutes more, right? Lara, can you help me to conduct
Yes,
this
yes, yes,
chat?
for sure. So we are running out of time, so I think we don't have time for questions. Like we just answered 3 or 4 questions because we are in 8 in this room. But I think it was a very good conversation. Thank you guys, and thank you, João, for this. I think it was amazing. You're doing great. And I would like to ask Nicole what she think about the conversation, how was the first time, what do you think about everything in general?
Um, I think that it was better than I thought. I'm I'm really shy, guys. I'm really shy, but I'm very comfortable now. So I think that it was greater than I thought that
Oh,
it would be.
it was amazing. Don't worry. Oh, the first time it's always like this. I was freaking out. I couldn't say anything, and you said like everything. You it was amazing, and I hope you keep coming and participating more meetings. We have meetings during all the weeks, all the days of the week. We have other languages also. We have Spanish, French, Italian, German, I think, and
Yeah,
Portuguese
Jane as
also.
well.
Yeah, so feel free to join us. I hope you keep coming, and next week I hope to see you here again. And thank you everybody for being here. Um, John, do you want to say anything more?
No, I think it's okay. Just to make Nicole more comfortable here in TNT, we don't judge anyone. You just help us uh, as far as we can. So we are always inviting to join us in the next conversation that we're gonna have. And all guys here respect ourselves. So this is a very good environment to learn one one new language or to get better the level in English. So it's okay. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. I will be here next time with my camera on.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear. So guys, Vasco just sent here on chat the link of this live on YouTube. So please like the this video, subscribe to the channel.
We had
and
tonight a
leave
hostess
a
meeting.
comment.
Lara, João, Melissa, and Barska.
Yes. Yes. And Vitor
Host meeting.
also.
Yeah,
Victor-
what a responsibility for me, There are a lot of
Oh,
helps in here, and
it's
I
easier.
am
It's
trying
easier.
to guide this conversation.
Oh, don't worry. You did great. So guys, please share and give comments there if you have any idea of topic to talk about in different meetings. Just hand there. And yeah, that's all. Thank you all for coming.
Enjoy my meetings. Sorry, interrupting you. Join my meetings on Thursdays at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. My bad. That's it.
In the morning or night?
8
At
a.m.
night.
in the morning.
Oh, in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's it. I remain silent now.
Okay.
Quiet.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
Bye,
guys.
guys. Thank you. Thank you so
Bye bye.
much.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye, you all.
Bye. Thank you,
Guys.
Vitor.
Bye, guys. Nice